Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Kiddie Korner Media. And today we're talking about children's self expression and acceptance of that, and family, and all that good stuff. It's a lovely book called Sparkle Boy by Leslea Newman. And it's about this little boy, Casey, and his big sister, Jessie. And how Casey is a little boy who likes shiny things. He likes the sparkle, and he usually sees his older sister, who he is quite a fan of, as we could say. He looks up to his older sister, and when he sees her wear something sparkly or shiny, he'd like to have one too, and he wants to wear and express himself too. But Jessie's not always happy with that. She very much believes there are things for boys and there are things for girls. Um, but whenever she brings it up to her family, they say, that's just Casey. I love the acceptance with that line. It's just Casey. He's a little one who's just trying to figure out what he likes and wants to enjoy it. But more occasions happen, and Sister Jessie just doesn't understand. And so it wasn't until she goes to, well, they all go to a library, and some other boys start making fun of her little brother. Now, she's not having that. I think we've seen many times in books and movies and maybe even in real life where siblings have this kind of protective mode. So even though someone is making fun or teasing in the exact same way that they tease their family, it's just not cool. It's my brother. You don't get to say that. Which I think is a nice little example of some of these things happening. So it's good for kids to see that. And that's when she learns to accept her brother. He is just Casey. He's not trying to wear things for any reason other than being a little boy who likes what he likes. And there's a lovely line in the story I'd like to share with you. Jesse looks at Casey, his face scrunched up like it always did right before he started to cry. Why can't boys wear skirts and bracelets and nail polish? Jesse asked the boys. Because, said one of the boys. That's just the way it is, said the other. Now, that was often a lot of what Jesse was saying. She didn't understand why. She just thought that's the way things go. And same with these boys. That's the way things go. Not anymore, said Jessie. She put her arm around Casey's shoulder. Come on, little guy, she said. Let's go find Mama and go home. And Jessie and Casey adored all things shimmering, glittery, sparkly, especially each other. I think that's a nice little message. The art is beautiful. I love how right here with the sparkly skirt, it's all textured, same with anything else with sparkly up here. And often we get trapped in how we're supposed to act as individuals. We're supposed to fit certain things and do certain things in certain ways, but that is just one way to do things. This little boy is not trying to make a statement or trying to declare anything about himself other than liking what he likes. And for many little ones, that's just what it is. They like what they like, and eventually it might change, it might evolve. I know I went through several different phases as a kid of the things that I liked and the things that I wanted to dress up as. I know I was very much in admiration of my older brother, so sometimes I would borrow his t-shirts or try to emulate his looks that did not go very well, I have to admit. And he's just trying things out. The beauty is that his family accepts it. Well, his sister eventually does, and sees him as just a kid trying to do what he likes. That's all. And from there, you can have lovely conversations. Ask what your kids like. Ask what they want to do, if they want to try something new, even though it might be out of the box and it's not hurting anyone. What's the deal? They are who they are. And when we express and we give them that opportunity to have that expression, to have that chance to explore and find out who they are, they become much more confident kids. And when they have questions of whether it's okay or not, here's a good book to show and express, like, hey, he likes what he likes and he's happy. Isn't that what's most important? And when your kid might see someone who's a little different, this is also a good book to show them. You don't have to be put in a box. You don't have to be constrained. As long as we're not hurting people, as long as we are being true to ourselves, what's the harm? Well, thank you for joining me today. Have a lovely day. Pass on that positivity. Bye.